G'day and welcome to the January edition of the Seasonal Climate Outlook for the Gulf Savannah region. To kick off, let's have a look at how the start to the wet season has been across the Gulf. Most locations have enjoyed a better than average start to this season and have already had more than 100 millimetres above median levels. The exception to this is Croydon and the areas to its south and west, which are still below median levels as of the 18th of January. Now if we take a look at the ENSO outlook, we notice that it still remains in the La Nina phase. Key atmospheric and oceanic indicators of the El Nino Southern Oscillation show an established La Nina event is currently in progress. The latest model outlook suggests that this La Nina event is at or near its peak, with a return to neutral conditions in autumn, which is what we'd usually expect to happen. Now let's take a look at our rainfall forecasts. The next fortnight is looking really promising, and we'd expect to see at least 2 to 4 inches across the entire region. Looking a bit further and ahead into February, the forecast is less favourable. The BOM predicts rainfall totals for the month to be around average. However, with February historically being the wettest month for most areas, I'm sure many graziers would take a normal February. Looking further ahead and the 3-month period from February to April, and again we've got a really promising forecast that's boosted by some strong rainfall predictions due for March. Areas from Georgetown eastward have a high likelihood of exceeding median rainfall over this 3-month period, around 65 to 80%, while areas to the west of Georgetown have a less favourable forecast with around a 55 to 60% likelihood of exceeding the median. It's also a really important time for us to start to look at some of the pasture growth models that we have access to online. We generally see approximately 25% of annual pasture production occurring between October and December each year. Most of the Northern Gulf region received above to average growth in this period, and the Etheridge Shire received the most favourable conditions, while the southern end of the Croydon Shire experienced well below average pasture growth and is the area of highest concern for us. Pasture growth in the 3 months from January to March is by far the most important period for production here in the Northern Gulf, and the forecast is promising, showing growth is likely to be in the top tercile for most areas in the region. And finally, let's take a quick look at our temperature outlooks for February. Daytime maximums have a slight chance of being higher than normal, and we can almost certainly expect to see warmer nighttime temperatures. These temperature patterns are fairly consistent with what we'd expect to see in a La Nina year. All in all, it's a fairly promising outlook for landholders across the Northern Gulf region. We've got widespread rain predicted in the next fortnight or so, though we can expect a fairly normal February. The La Nina year has brought widespread rainfall to most of Queensland. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for the southwest corner of our region, which has missed out so far, from Normanton south to Cloncurry and over to Richmond. Until next month, this is John McLaughlin from Gulf Savannah NRM with your monthly seasonal climate outlook.